Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Cowboy Bebop episode 19. So, last time we had the videotape, it was a beta tape, right? And they were trying to find a beta tape player the entire time. They finally did. They got to see what was on the tape. It was a video recorded by Faye when she was younger, prior to being cryo-frozen and everything. So I'm glad she got to see some of it and everything. It really that episode got to me. It teared me up and everything. I want her to learn more about her past because I think that blank slate that she has from before she was cryo frozen is such a burden on her life. I feel like that I'd love to just see her be able to remember or at least know what her life was like back then. But the big question for me is who sent that tape, and the player to be able to watch it also came a little bit after. So who was it? I'm intrigued. So let's get started on this episode. I don't know if we're going to be doing that or jumping into another like silly fun episode that we have every now and then, or what's going to happen. So let's see, shall we? All right, guys, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the opening as usual. Do 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 do. We only have, like, how many more episodes left in this show? Boo, 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 boo. I guess there's 26. We still have a decent amount then. 7 episodes left, and then there's a movie that I will probably do. Alright, here we go. Who are you? Oh. Okay, Spike. They get deserted a lot, don't they? He have his thumb up trying to hitch a ride. Oh. Hunting pirates. You take off and get stuck? Run out of gas? Crash? Abandoned? What? Ah yes, AAA has arrived. Like how so many of these people just have, like, naked women up on their, like, posters. Jeez. Miles. Duhan. Really into baseball, huh? Kinda. Blue Sox. So, ship repair. So how did he get to where he was stuck? Was he, like, going in for repairs and it crapped out on him when he got close but not quite there? Is that what happened? Because how did he happen to be on the same planet or something as the guy that does the repairs and within driving distance before it crashed? You're on fire, sir. Alright. Ooh, what's he fishing? Fishing. Yep. Fixing. Can't tell what it is. The landing gear looks like it's just a regular plane. Shit, are they just going after someone else? I like how I use bad bait and she's like, hold on. Is that Faye? Yep. Hi. What? Oh god, is it like jamming our systems or taking control of them? So he's in his own, but then... Interesting. So who's piloting Bebop? Oh, jeez. That's probably not good. Okay, Ed is doing it? Jeez. Well, now they need to take all their ships there. To Duhan's place. Yeah, I noticed all the old planes in the yard, too. Seems to be a collector of old planes. Seems like they have it up and running. Okay, never mind. They're still doing work on it. They're just running some tests, see what's wrong. Mm. Alright. I guess the order came in pretty quick. Missing man. Oh. God, I wasn't sure what she was saying. I was like, bacteria? Where'd that come from? Do we have to take Duhan to them to fix it? Maybe? Oh! So they're buying parts from the people that are stealing them? The same people that they just went after, then? Don't get harpooned. Alright, he needs money. Interesting. Okay. Just like what Miles was listening to. And we cut to the same station being played. Nice. Interesting. Why are we back to seeing them? It's crazy looking contraption. For sure. That was a cool shot, though. Oh no, there's a bunch of them. Rip. Yeah. That'd be pretty smart to do, right? Cover yourself as a real one. That way there's hundreds, thousands of them you gotta worry about. Oh my god. So is one of them real, or are they both fake? Jeez. They're just gonna get, like, some big-ass bill because they destroyed some legit chips. Alright, so the one Faye went after is not real. So are they gonna hear, and is Miles gonna hear and something's gonna happen because of that? Interesting. Or is this a show that they're using the same station and talking over it? Okay, so they are the real ones. I'm pretty sure he is taking you seriously. That's why he's going after the arm. Oh my god, they have so many of them! What? Uh-oh. Spike! Ooh. I guess that wasn't enough. A graze. Oh, shit. Just breaks it. Okay. Thought that was gonna be like a switch or something. Uh-oh. One got kicked back to themselves. They infected their own. There's no vaccine either, right? They said? No way to stop the virus? Jeez. Did they just explode? Oh god. The virus is just shooting everywhere. Oh, took the hit for him. Shit. Oh, the thing he's working on? He's gonna fly it? Ayo! 7 hours. Uh-oh. That's not good. Getting pulled into Earth. Oh no, saying farewells. I mean, obviously Duhan's gonna save him in whatever he's been working on, right? Oh boy. Oh my god. It's an old rocket. Columbia. United States NASA. Which one is... Have we seen Columbia, or is that a made-up one for the show purposes? It's not one that I recognize, but I'm also not familiar with every ship name that we've made. Alright. Faith. Pulling out the landing gear. These crazy bastards. Interesting. Cool. Let's go, baby. Propel them upward. I like the jerry-rigged rocket. That's cool. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool right there. He scratched in a method of aiming. Does he gotta fit in what they just ejected out? Jeez. Oh, lost a wing. He just got it fixed! Oh my god. Well, he made it in. Jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now they're just all screwed. Oh, man. That's a cool picture of all three of them. Oh, it's a crash landing, and it's a picture of all three of them. So they made it. I didn't... At first, I was just looking at them. I didn't look at the background, but it's the rocket they were just in. All right. That was an interesting episode, to say the least. It was a little slow at times, and I wasn't like sure what we were doing, but I still had fun with it, you know. So I can't say it was my favorite episode, but it was good. Let's see. I was gonna write something down, and now I forgot. Real folk blues. All right. Well, that is it, guys, for episode 19. So yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it. Like, the only thing I'd say is I'm a little confused as to the setup of both the storylines in this episode. So, the first one being Spike being crashed there, and the swordfish not working. Was he going to get, like, I talked about it a little bit during the reaction, was he going to get it tuned up and just didn't quite make it all the way there? Is that why he crashed, like, close enough for this guy to drive up to him, you know, for Miles to show up and drive over? Or did, like, I can't imagine it was coincidence that he happened to crash on this planet within driving distance, I said that before, of, you know, Duhan's place. So I imagine he was on his way to get tuned up. He knew that something was wrong with the swordfish, and he needed to get it fixed, and he just didn't quite make it all the way there, is my assumption. That's probably what I'm going to go with. But they didn't really, like, give any kind of explanation. They just, like, suddenly showed him crashed there, you know? But, and then also the setup for the going after the Starship Pirates. And we never really got a reason why they were going after them. Like, usually we hear them mention that there's, like, a bounty of X amount on their heads, or we see that little TV show where they announce bounties and stuff like that. But this one was just kind of like, hey, we're going after these pirates. We're going to use Faye as bait, and okay, let's go. You know? And, like, I can only assume that they had a bounty on their head, and then I can only assume that since they blew up, unless it's, like, a dead or alive bounty, like, since they died, unless they can prove that they took them out, then they're probably not getting that bounty, you know? But, interesting. The virus that they shot out was interesting. They had to actually impale your ship with it, but once they did, it seemed to hinder the electronic controls, it seems like. And you have to, like, disable those, and because it kept saying, like, mono system, but I don't really know what that means, you know? But seemingly it was, like, the controls, because he had to manually control it and everything after that, so... that was... I guess normally you wouldn't even... I don't even think you'd be able to manually control it unless you just destroyed your mono system. And that's what they were calling him, like, crazy for doing, but that's why they had Jet there to kind of navigate him through using the communication, the old school communication channel and everything. So it was a neat little setup and a neat little, like, workaround to the problem. It was very, very simplistic, and I think that's one of the things that I like about it is some shows they'll have, like, a virus like this, and they'll spend most of the episode trying to develop a way to counter it, either making their ship resistant to the virus or making a cure for the virus were they to be infected. And instead, like, on here, we have our characters just kind of, like, half-assing it, and they're just like, well... we're just gonna have to dodge it, you know, and if you can't dodge it, disable the mono system and control it manually. Good luck, you know. It wasn't any kind of, like, elaborate, high technological plan they came up with, and in a way, I kind of like that, you know, because we got to see, like, it felt more, like, realistic, whereas sometimes, you know, you watch shows like... I mean, the first one that really comes to my mind is The Flash, where they, you know, have a problem, and, like, one of the scientists there just is like, oh, well, I can make this device in, you know, the next few hours that will help you solve this entire problem and save the day, you know? And it's like, how can you, like, just make these devices that no one's ever created ever before in just a few hours, you know? So it was pretty cool. And then even, like, I felt like it was just more grounded for the episode, you know? And even same with Duhan trying to repair this old rocket and everything, and it you know, falling apart and not going according to plan. Once again, that's another thing where, like, you know, it'd be very easy for a TV show to just be like, this Duhan guy is an amazing mechanic, so he was able to repair this, and it worked flawlessly and saved the day. But no, like, they barely made it out of there alive, you know? It started falling apart and everything, you know? So I thought that was pretty interesting. But, I mean, other than that, I don't really have much more to talk about. I was gonna look up Columbia Spaceship. Spaceship Columbia was a space shuttle orbiter manufactured by Rockwell International and operated by NASA, so it really was one. Let's see. First of 5 space shuttle orbiters to fly in space, debuting the shuttle launch on its maiden flight in 1981. That's cool. During its 22 years of operation, Columbia was flown on 28 missions in the Space Shuttle program, spending over 300 days in space and completing over 4,000 orbits around Earth. Cool. That's neat. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to look up, because I was curious if it was a real spaceship, because I don't, like I said, you know, I know some of the more famous ones, of course, but I don't really know any of the lesser famous ones. And maybe that is a famous one. I just know, like, the very famous ones, you know? So, I mean, I'm not, like, super big into... Like, I think the space travel and all that is cool, but I've never been one to sit there and be like, alright, I need to remember all the names of all of these things, you know? All of the ships and everything. I've never been that into it, you know? So, anyway, that was really cool that they brought in an actual space shuttle name, you know, from that actually existed. So, but yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I like the little, I don't know why, but I like the little joke of them, the pirates going after someone other than Faye, and Jet was just like, oh, I used bad bait. And it took me a second to realize the joke that was being made there, and Faye was just like, excuse me? So I thought that was really funny and clever. It's just like a little subtle jab in there, but yeah, other than that, I don't really have much more to say, guys, so that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. This show was a Patreon exclusive, which means you can see the rest of the entire show of Cowboy Bebop, and probably the movie too, on there. So check that out if you're interested, and also you'll be able to see whatever replaces it and whatever else I'm watching on there, because I usually watch several Patreon exclusives. So yeah, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.